Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm in a very different setting than I usually am. And that is because I have officially moved in with my fiance and this is our kitchen. We bought a house. It happened. We have our own space. It's amazing. But this is my lovely kitchen that I have been working on since we bought the house. This room didn't require any real renovations or anything like that. I was happy with the paint color. Everything was good enough for now, at least. But I did spend a lot of time setting up the kitchen, and obviously it was the first room we had to kind of deal with because we need to eat. So I spent a lot of time setting up in here, but I love my kitchen. I love the way it turned out. I love my little coffee bar. It is wonderful. But basically, I just wanted to take you along on a little vlog for this week. I'm trying to get back into my routine of filming and vlogging since currently I am working on my office space, so I will be able to share that with you along the way. But I'm not able to film in front of bookshelves, so I apologize. There's going to be a distinct lack of bookish decor in this video. But I just wanted to take you along with me and show you some of the stuff that we've done so far in the house, kind of update you on that, and just take you along with me as I explore Kansas and the surrounding area because, man, I have a lot to explore. I have not branched out a ton. I've seen a couple of the surrounding towns, but I'm not super familiar with the area, so I figured I would take you along with me throughout some adventures and just my day-to-day happenings here at the new house. So without further ado, let's get into all of that. So a couple of things I did want to show you are my tiny shelves in the kitchen. So these are like little quote-unquote bookshelves, but the top just has my recipe books and the bottom has my French presses, a plant, and some other recipe books, but more drink-related recipe books. And it's kind of funny why I have two French presses because my parents bought me that one for Christmas, and then I stayed with my fiance last February, if you'll remember, and he bought me the other French press so I'd have something to make coffee with while I was there. So that's kind of funny. Now I have two French presses. And then over here I have a matching set of bookshelves, and these ones are a little bit more sparse right now, but the top one has some recipe books that are things that I made. So I have my coffee journal, my cocktail recipe book, and my regular cooking recipe book, as well as a flavor thesaurus, which is a very handy tool. And on the bottom I have my siphon brewer, which is very cool and exciting, as well as some tea accoutrement. Here's the coffee I just made, obviously, but I have various other coffee related things here. I have a Chemex, which is such a beautiful brewer. I also have a little carafe to brew into, which is really fun. And I use this a lot with my V60 pour over. So that usually goes together. That's what I brewed this morning with my V60. I have an AeroPress over here on the side, and then I have some thriving plants, which is kind of a miracle. I may or may not have mentioned this on the channel before, but I am usually horrible at taking care of plants. But this one actually came from New York. I actually sent it with Sean when he came over here from New York. So he took care of it for a couple of months, and now it's here, and it's actually thriving, which is amazing. So this is a snake plant, and then I have my little aloe plant guy over here, and he's doing pretty well. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen once again. I have a very cute fit on today. You can't really see all of it. Hold on. So this is the fit. I have black jeans. I have a black sweater, a cute little like kind of beigey brown turtleneck, and then my favorite earrings of all time. I don't know if you can really see, but they are like little hands, and they have a bunch of little decals on the inside, if you can kind of see. But that's the fit, and I have some updates for you, so let me fix the camera again. So I'm very excited because I just got a brand new job, and I absolutely love it. I haven't updated you guys in a couple of days just because of starting the job and just insanity that's been going on around here. But I did start a brand new job at a coffee roastery. So here are a couple of pictures of my various endeavors so far at the coffee shop. I am having so much fun, and I'm so happy to be back working with coffee because coffee has become such a passion of mine, and even more so than like what I've alluded to in the past. Like I've posted on here about coffee in my vlogs and such, and you guys knew that I worked at a coffee shop, but ever since I moved, I knew that I had to like figure out how to brew really fantastic coffee, and I got really excited about it since I wasn't sure like what coffee shops were around and what I'd have access to. So I got really excited about specialty coffee, and I have just been really honing in on that as a main interest of mine. And so I've been having so much fun with that. But I found a local coffee roastery near me, so I applied there and I got the position as a barista, and I have been having such a wonderful time. It is everything I would have wanted and more. So I'm just very excited to be out in the world working with people that have similar interests, and it's just such a wonderful thing. But I just got home from work, so I'm gonna make myself a snack. So on Sunday I did a bunch of meal prep. Today's Monday, by the way. I did a bunch of meal prep, and I made some scones, and I brought some to work for everyone to try. But these are gluten-free lavender orange scones. So I think I'm gonna have one of these because I did not have one with everybody that was trying them. But I did so much meal prep, which makes my life a lot easier because right now I have 2 jobs. So once I get home from the one job, I have to do my online job. So I have quite a bit of things to work on. But I did a bunch of meal prep so I would have lunches prepared and breakfast prepared, and all of that makes my life a lot easier. As for my current reading situation, I haven't really made any progress with Alias Grace, but I'm a little bit further in craft coffee, which is so far pretty fun and enjoyable. It's not that dense, even though it's very informative. It doesn't feel like dense and hard to read. So I've been working through this. But the other day I had a very exciting class. I had a coffee tasting or coffee cupping class. And in that I was able to taste some different coffees and try to like figure out like tasting notes for the coffee. It's all kind of like sciencey and very like nerdy, but I really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun. And I have just been working on my little coffee journal ever since October, I think. So I put a bunch of notes in there, and I just finished off a bag of coffee today. So I pasted it into my book so that I have it forever because it's such a pretty bag. So that's my nerdy interest side note of the day. But yeah, that's my update for right now, and I'm going to transition to my other job, and I'm gonna get my snack, and I will see you guys later. Hello friends, I am currently hanging out in Wichita, Kansas, which is always very fun because I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, and there's a few things to do, but there's not as many as I'm used to back in New York. So when I get to come to Wichita on Sean's military drill weekend, it is a real treat, and that happens once a month. So last month I came out to Wichita. This month I'm here as well, and I'm just here for a day this time, but I am making the most of it. So I'm gonna head into my favorite bookstore in Wichita. So I will show you the bookstore and I will take you around. Hello, welcome back to the car. I have a couple of things that I got at the bookstore, and I will do a little haul for you real quick. So, I'm very excited because I got a shirt. Super cute. It is the logo and a typewriter from the bookstore, so it's super cute and I'm very excited to wear it. I have to open this because I haven't seen inside it yet, but this is a box of postcards that are all floral themed. And I decided I wanted to pick up some stationery because I have been kind of pen paling people from home, even though I talk to them all the time on the phone, but it's been really fun to just like send little letters and notes to each other back and forth. So I figured it would be fun to kind of have another thing to do that with. So I got, oh my gosh, they're all tabbed and everything. Look at that. These are 100 postcards. So this says it's from 10 different artists, and oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. This has ginkgo leaves on it, and it's so pretty. So pretty. So I will probably use these, some as art and some as actual postcards, just for my walls and stuff. I think it'll be really cute to have these on my walls. So that is the postcard box. I also got a few stickers. So I got one that has the bookstore, like the outside of the bookstore on here, which is super cute. And then this one, which just says Watermark Books. And then I actually did get one book. I got David Chang's Eat a Peach, which is a memoir. So this is talking about Chang's journey getting into the culinary field, and that is something that I am very interested in and passionate about. So I figured the description sounded really cool, and I figured I would give it a read, and I couldn't find it as an audiobook through my library, so I knew I had to have a physical copy so I could read this. So that is my haul from Watermark Books. Now I am headed to the spice store, as well as to get some lunch pretty soon because I am pretty hungry. So that's the plan. Hello friends, please do not mind any mess that you see in the kitchen currently. I am kind of in the midst of meal prepping for the week because it is Sunday and it is the end of the week, meaning that it is the end of this vlog. So I'm gonna take you along with me a little bit today and then I will say toodaloo. But basically so far today I have done some laundry, I have made some soup for the week's meals. What else have I done? Oh, I made a lavender syrup for cocktails and coffee drinks. But yeah, basically the plan for the rest of today is to sit outside and read for a bit because it is gorgeous. It is almost 60 degrees out there. And then I'm going to be going for a rollerblade. I'm gonna have a baking date with my best friend Bex, who you've seen many, many times on the channel. We're trying to kind of keep our Sunday dates going because that's what we used to do when I was at home. So we're trying to do something similar and something fun together. So that is the plan for today, and I will take you along with me on this last day of the vlog. Oh wow, the lighting is terrible. Is this better? Maybe it's worse. I don't know. Either way, it is the end of the day. I have done a significant amount of meal prep. I don't know if you'll be able to see in here, but I have a lot of boxes, containers of meal prepped soup for the work week. So I have all the soup prepped, and I just made delicious oat bars for breakfast. So they're still cooling a little bit, but that's what they look like. They are oats, bananas, nuts, dates, a little bit of almond milk. So they are pretty delicious. I will put the recipe for that in the description because I think everyone should try these if you are looking for a quick, easy breakfast that you can meal prep ahead of time that'll last you the week. It's great. So I will leave the recipe in the description, but I'm getting ready to just chow down on some dinner, and I'm going to go to bed because tomorrow is a work day and I have to get up very early. So that is the plan. Thank you for coming along with me on the first vlog of the new house. I realized that it wasn't super reading focused, but there was some reading in it, to be fair. I just thought it would be fun to take you along with me on a week in my life, and I will continue to make these vlogs. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!